Hi, this is Micornus Phokane, the leader and the founder of Young Men Empowerment Forum. We are continuing with the topic that speaks about how to make quick decisions in your life. How to make quick decisions in your life. First of all, I must emphasize that it is very important to make quick decisions, because when you delay in making decisions, as I've said earlier, it's a waste of time. And time is money, of course, but also it wastes the resources, because you might find that the decision that you would have made today and you make it in 2 weeks' time, you would have actually lost a lot in regards to gaining out of the time that was at hand, and also the resources that you needed to use. Now, I'm saying today, if you want to make quick decisions, you must be able to draw a line between good and bad choices. You must be able to draw a line between good and bad choices. What decides that the choice is good and a choice is bad? What decides that? What decides a good choice and a bad choice, one, is the outcomes of that choice. It must be out of wisdom that you sit down and evaluate what will be the outcome of this choice. Many young men have lived a life that is of misery, because in the meantime, they've actually had friends and accomplices in their lives who have led them to wrong things, which that time it was looking cool to do. Many of the young men that are in drugs today is not because they saw it as bad. They couldn't differentiate what is good and bad, and by that time it was cool to do what others are doing. Now, I want to emphasize this, that it actually takes maturity for you to be able to analyze what is good and what is bad for you. But as I say, the best thing to do that is ability to look at consequences for everything that you do. Whatever you start to do, think about what will be the untowards, what will be the aftermath, what will be the consequences, what will be the result or outcomes of what I'm doing right now in the ultimate. Now, number one, for you to be able to do that, you must be able to be foresighted. You must be able to see far from here where you are. Now, therefore, that is why, as Young Men Empowerment Forum, we always teach our young men to be visionary in nature. That your mind must not be stuck to the environment where you are. Your mind must not sit to the situation where you are. You must actually look ahead and say, when I'm old, I want to see myself this way. When I am matured and old, I want to find myself successful this way. So therefore, because of that, it formulates a dream sort of in your mind, which we call a vision. And this is the one that is going to drive you at all times, because a visionary young man is able to anticipate the actions of now, because it is with the view of what those actions will consequentially cause for them going forward. So you can't actually rely on the feelings of now as a young man. You cannot rely on the emotions of now, the excitement of now, because your friend now are making you to satisfy the gratification of now. I want you to be careful as a young man that if you are to make quick decisions in your life, you must be able to know what your vision is. You must be able to know also who you want to be. And you must actually see far from now on so that you can draw a line between good and bad. Now, good decisions, therefore, after being foresighted, after seeing far, bad decisions will be those that will make you not to reach there. Those that will delay you to reach there. Those that will destroy your life not to be able to accomplish what you want to accomplish. So those are bad decisions. Those that will make you to destroy your future. Those are bad decisions. Now, the good decisions, therefore, will be those that will enhance, those that will facilitate, those that will pave the way, those that will clear the path for you and to make you reach the dreamland that you have in your mind. Now, in other words, it is actually normal for a young man to dream. It is a good thing for you as a young man to dream. And as you dream, that dreamland of yours must be the attraction of everything that you do. Now, as you do that, everything that you do every day, you must be able to align it with the question, is it good or bad? Is it going to benefit me or not? Because if it is benefiting you now, but it's going to cause a huge damage in future, you must actually not entertain that because it is bad. Though it looks good now, but it is bad in regards to the bigger scheme of things. So this is very important for you as a young man, to draw a line between good and bad. Now, when you have got a conscious, moral consciousness of ability to draw what is good and bad in your life, you can make quick decisions at any given time. Because whatever comes thrown to your way, you are able to align it with the right and the bad, with the good and the bad. You are able to allocate it appropriately. Because when you've drawn the line in between, then the bad this side and the good this side, you're able to align it to the appropriate category. And when you are able to do that, then you are able to make a decision quickly and say, this is not good for me, therefore I cannot decide for it. So this is bad, I'll decide against it. So that's the type of decisions that you'll make, because whatever decision comes will actually be based on whether you know what is good and what is bad choice. Now, many young men, they live a life of today whereby they don't see ahead of them. They don't have dreams. They don't have actually desires to become something in life. Now, because of that, then they cannot know what is right and what is wrong. They cannot know what is bad and what is good. And many of your peers will actually come and make you to do things that are contrary to the line of your dream. And if you know what your dream is, and you know what is good and what is bad, you're going to immediately disassociate yourself from them and say, guys, I love you so much, but that I cannot do. And I'm walking away from you because you are leading me to the wrong things. That is how decisions are made as a young man. Draw a line between good and bad. That will help you to make quick decisions. Now, therefore, to do that, you must actually have role models as well. The people that you admire, people that can mentor you, people that can advise you as well, people that you look up to, that have succeeded, people that are successful in their lives. And if you dream to become like them, they would actually be able to tell you what is right and what is bad choice in line with what you want to do in your life. So that's very key as well, that you seek for somebody who can advise you. Now, drawing a line between good and bad could be from the background of your family, where you've known from your childhood stage what is right and what is wrong because of the background where you're coming from. So please don't lose that moral compass as you continue, because that is going to help you in ahead of you or in future for you to be able to decide what is right and what is wrong. And therefore, you are able to make what we call quick decisions in your life, and you will not waste time in procrastinating over decisions. I want to end up here today, your host, Micornus Phokane, the leader and the founder of Young Men Empowerment Forum. I hope that you are learning something out of this. We'll continue with this topic tomorrow once more. Please join us as we do so. May you follow us on our social media platforms, our TikTok account, Micornus Phokane. Look at our Facebook page, Micornus Phokane and Young Men Empowerment Forum. Click notification buttons there as you follow us, and also subscribe to our YouTube channel, Micornus Phokane and Young Men Empowerment Forum as well. So please follow us there. You will never regret. We have posted a lot of materials that as a young man, they will help you and you'll become a better person, of course. May the good Lord bless you. Allow me to check out right here and say cheers for now.